Here are 4 mental models I use. You can apply it to any part of your life. The ones that comes to mind right away is the Charlie Munger's inversion. Instead of trying to figure out how to succeed, you can try to figure out how can I fail, and then try to avoid that. So a lot of times you look at the positives, try to look at the negatives, and try to figure out how to avoid those negatives. Right? I forget it was a Munger or Buffett said there's, using this model again, the way people fail are alcohol, leverage, and women.
My partner Charlie says that there's only 3 ways that a smart person can go broke. He says liquor, ladies, and leverage. Now the truth is the first 2 he just added because they start with L. It's leverage.
I guess they were talking from a male perspective. But if you just avoid alcohol and leverage, you will eliminate a lot of failure out of your life. In today's environment, you can also add social media, or if you avoid fragmenting your attention, that will also help you to actually maintain your focus. Okay, so by avoiding social media or by avoiding looking at your phone all the time, etc., avoid the failure that comes from fragmentation of your attention. So that's one mental model. I guess one of my favorite ones, and I borrowed this one from Epictetus, is the dichotomy of control. I constantly ask myself, is this under my control or not? If it's not under my control, I worry about those things a lot less because, what can I do? That's another one. David versus Goliath is another mental model I like, because a lot of times, when I do this in my research, if you look at companies and you think of a big company as usually a good thing, and it could be, but it also, those good things come with a lot of weaknesses. So I spend time thinking about what are the weaknesses that come with the company being big. Also, a lot of times you look at a small company, you think of it's been small, could be a weakness, but it could also be a huge strength as well. One mental model that I think is very powerful, I got from Elon Musk. In one of the interviews he said, realize it doesn't cost much more money to make a beautiful car than an ugly car. It costs the same. To me, that was like this little throwaway phrase. It was really eye-opening, because I realized a lot of times things that are exponentially better than others, they don't require huge investment or financial investment. They just require kind of mindfulness, paying attention. So like this applies to managing an investment firm, applies to almost any part of your life. A lot of times it's the little things that could actually make a huge difference in your life. You send in a thank you card. It doesn't really take much energy, okay? It's a little thing. It could really make a huge difference. So that's another mental model. Another mental model is a first principles perspective. In other words, if you look at this problem and the way you look at it was not tainted by your previous knowledge, how would you solve it today? One example, if you look at interior design of Model 3, Tesla Model 3, it doesn't have knob. All the controls are on the screen. For the last 60 or 70 years, General Motors, Ford, and others designed cars, and all they try to do is just incrementally improve, change the shapes of those knobs of the volume control, air conditioning, etc. Okay, Elon Musk looked at this and said, why do we need all that? Why couldn't we just put the stuff on the screen? That's looking at the problem from a first principle perspective. Hey, thank you for watching this video. If you want to learn more about life, classical music, philosophy, and investing, make sure to subscribe to my articles and visit investor.fm. Thank you.